Alrighty, flipped and tipped in. Flipped and tipped in. Flipped and tipped in. Alrighty, we are on static and live. What up, though, folks? It is your favorite auditor's favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. We are recording live and static. As you see the title, we are at a city hall that called the police on a citizen for no reason at all. As a matter of fact, the ones who were committing a crime at that time were the employees' potential concealment of public records. So here, we don't see none of those records up there. Check out with City Hall. City Hall. Little square here. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Recording audio and video. How are you doing today? Good. What's the name of the Freedom of Information Officer? FOIA officer? Hi, ma'am. How's it going? I'm doing good.
Oh, good.
Recording audio and video. How are you feeling?
Oh, yeah. Did I get my lipstick on?
I'm not sure. Did you?
I don't bite. You don't have to go far away.
Okay. No, I'm looking at a couple of things here.
Okay.
But
how can I help you?
what's the name of the FOIA officer?
My name is Julie.
Julie.
And I am the FOIA officer. Happy to help you.
Okay, ma'am. The concealment is the act of refraining from disclosure, especially an act by which one prevents or hinders the discovery of something, a cover-up. The act of removing something from sight or notice. So I'm not sure if it could be fraudulent concealment, which is the affirmative suppression or hiding with the intent to deceive or defraud, or a material fact or circumstances that one is legally or supposedly moral bound to reveal. So with that being said, ma'am, under Section 4 of FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, yeah, it requires the total amount of operating budget. Right there?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Right where?
It's in that blue folder.
In the blue folder.
You see
Right.
the blue folder?
Here's your blue folder. Here, when I open it up, it has nothing inside of it.
Someone took it. Office copy, do not take.
I'm not sure if anybody took it or not.
You see that? No, it was in there.
Now check this out, ma'am.
Okay.
That's exactly what this says. The actual.
And I was under the impression that that was something that, as of January, didn't have to be there, but it could be online.
I'm not sure where you're getting that from, ma'am.
I got that from the IGA.
Right.
The Illinois
It-
Attorney General.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you're looking for?
That's just a FOIA form. No, that's not what's required. Yeah, so let's think about this. The law requiring the public body to prominently display these records,
Yes.
that law has only been in place for 43 years. Are you saying they changed that overnight?
No, what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
I was told
Mhm.
that, yes, prior to January 2026,
Okay.
we did have to have that prominently displayed,
Mm-hmm,
and it was. And then, hold that thought.
Sure.
Good afternoon, Village of Greenhouse.
I seen that thing up there.
If it's something that's smelling poorly and bad, what I can do is I can have my safety officer swing by first.
Check the conference room here. So now we'll have this conversation about sitting the boys down over here that I was talking earlier. Please back the thumb up.
I just had that thing up there. I wonder if somebody took the top of that because we got the forms right here.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So here, we'll have this discussion in a few minutes about this. Yeah, because I seen a video. I seen a video online, that's why.
Oh, the guy that was here before?
There was a gentleman
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Are
a,
you with him?
no, I'm not. But I seen a video of someone come in here, they called the police on him, and all he was mentioning is that, hey, look, he's entitled to view these records.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Well, the thing is.
I don't know why they called the
were
police
here.
on him.
This was here, the form is, the packet that we had here is gone.
That's
That's what it was.
So that's what I'm trying.
so. This is, you see how I came in right on time saying that you said the word gone, but according to the law, it's actually the word either intentionally withholding.
No, that's.
I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not blaming
Look
anybody.
at the
Right,
sign and the.
I have more important things to do.
Right.
But see, here's the forms. We had the forms. This actually was.
Okay,
here.
I'll tell you what, ma'am. You made a great point. You said according to law, it's required to be online, right? Is all items online now?
Yes.
If so, am I entitled for a copy?
Yeah, I'll have you fill out a FOIA request.
So I need 3 to 5 days to receive those?
No, I'm prepared for you, but I like everything documented.
I hear you, ma'am. Unfortunately, ma'am, it does not require a FOIA in order
Well, I can print it.
to have those records furnished immediately, because that's just what the law reads.
I don't know. There's a whole packet in there because.
Yeah, it's a strange.
You didn't take them, did you?
This is my first time here.
I know.
This is my first time here.
Your name?
My name is George.
George.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
It's Chicago.
Are you?
Yeah, down the street, down the street.
What,
LCSO, are you former deputy?
I used to be.
What sheriff office?
Lake County.
Lake County.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say you look like a wrestler.
No, I wish. Make more money.
You just made his day.
I'm old. I'm old.
Like in the
No,
WWE.
Those days are over now, man.
So were you a deputy sheriff or a sergeant?
No. I always love to say this. I worked for a living, so I was not brass or sergeant or any.
You were a deputy sheriff.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, nice.
I was on for 37.5 years.
Yeah, but that oath is still to be honored all the way to the last day.
You know it is because my grandfather was on North Chicago
Right.
for 37 years. He retired from there.
North Chicago PD?
Yep.
Nice.
And then he and my father was on 31 years.
Ooh wee.
And my uncle was on the sheriff's office. I think he did like 28. But I'm the last of the Mohicans. You know,
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's good to know. Good to know.
I'm glad that you came in here. And I don't know why. That aggravates me because I just saw it there. I know because I had.
I
this-
came right on time with this concealment article. Well, this is definitions of concealment.
Right.
If we actually look at the State Record Act, which is under 160, concealment is a felony. I'm not pointing fingers accusing anybody of anything.
Right.
I'm just coming in here at the
I'm
time.
glad you come in here
Yeah.
because you know what? It keeps everybody on their toes.
Right. We work with each other. The people work with the community to bridge gaps.
Exactly. You know what?
You're law
It's all-
enforcement. You know about that stuff.
Absolutely. And you know,
Yeah.
it's like I even used to tell guys on the department, I say, listen, man, it's not worth arguing with people.
Right.
It's not, you know what? Why?
I never
I
argue.
love the body cam, and I was just looking, I like that.
Oh yeah. They
Because
told
that
me.
just goes to your
Magnet.
phone.
Oh, this goes to the phone.
See, I
Yeah.
had the big ones, on the department. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Where'd you get that?
Best Buy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a good picture and everything?
It's a good brand. I just don't want to say what brand it is
Right,
online.
no, I hear you. But it is, it gets
Clear.
good.
4K quality, 1080 up to 4K. 2.7 as well.
Was it real expensive or no?
Oh, it's a little up there, yeah. Because I brought it when it was first out.
How good that?
Yes,
I like
sir.
that because that would
Me
slap-
personally, my man, you being deputy sheriff, former law enforcement, on my channel, on my about section, I have proof of over 20 government agencies
Mhm.
of where I claim I help them come in compliance with that portion of the law.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just the town to show transparency towards its public trust
Exactly.
for the people. Yeah.
How are you? How are you?
Hello, how's it going, guys? Good.
One
Cool.
packet for you,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
one
mhm.
packet for the No.
For the outdoor, I put,
No, you can have it.
You
yeah,
can have this.
it don't matter.
Take it.
All right, cool.
Appreciate it.
Ma'am, okay, great, this is, got the organizational chart and everything.
Hey,
Now
get me on video putting this in there, okay?
Yep.
Let's chain this to
Chain
here.
it, right? Like a.
So nobody could take it.
You know what, that is a bad idea.
I know, like with the.
That's what,
pen.
You know what?
Illinois Toll Authority did, they put a chain on a binder.
Put a hole in
No,
there,
no, no.
yeah, let's put
Or
a
why
hole in.
don't I just put it in there and then staple it to that, and then people can just flippy through it.
Yeah, but I wanna
But guys, wouldn't it make sense to comply with the law, because it says each of the following shall be. Here, you having these details on the third page, that means it has a cover over it, because it's not displayed prominently. So in
So you would, you
6
saying that
pages,
this-
really, the law is calling for 6 pages to be
So
posted.
where, like, help me, I don't know.
No, I'm just, I can't tell you what to do,
No,
but
but
what
I-
I could tell you what I've seen other cities do,
Okay,
is they just tape up 6 pieces of paper on the wall, called it a day.
and we can plasticize these.
But that, I can't
No,
tell you
dude,
what,
I appreciate
I could
it.
just share my opinion.
No, I honestly appreciate
Yeah.
you, because this was not my forte, as you know. But yeah, you know what, or how about a bulletin board?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I think I got one downstairs.
Yes, I'm live, yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me. He is live.
It makes no difference. Who's on the phone there?
But yeah, Jeff,
I had one.
You know what?
Number.
what about,
Okay, thank you.
you put them on there?
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Okay, ma'am, who was that calling
I
about me?
don't have to tell you that.
I'm gonna FOIA that now.
I'll just bring it out. Hello?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am, here's the thing, what's going on. There's people that harass my live stream. I'm in the courts, I'm gonna subpoena all of that stuff. You have nothing to do with it. But if they're calling and harassing you because of me, or telling you that I'm live, what difference does it make if I'm live or not? Is it against the law for me to go live?
The thing is, that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
But you can fill out,
I'll fill out my
And you know
FOIA and
what?
color today.
not a problem. We're
Yeah.
here to oblige you, but you know what, he brings up a good idea. We should take a bulletin board and have these on the bulletin board so that they're.
Prominent.
We had this in the folder,
Okay,
that's the way we'll do it.
ma'am, so what I'm gonna do is I'll just request a FOIA at a later
Okay,
time.
You can do that.
Okay,
Of course.
yeah, obviously, I'll just, let me fill out.
Village agreement.
That's yours too. You got any kids?
We don't have any
Take
insurance.
these little kids.
Thank you very, very much for calling, and, we hope you have a very pleasant day. and we'll speak.
Oh, thank you.
You got kids?
Thank you.
I'll take one.
You got kids?
There's people calling about me again, huh?
We have residents that call here for so many different
Right.
things.
Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna talk about my personal court matters and all that, about these harassers or nothing, but let me just conduct my business here.
We are here, we are open till 2 o'clock Monday through
Yeah, are
Friday.
you getting ready to close up? Anyways, that's all, guys. What was your name, Deb? Former
John.
Deb? John?
John Van Deen,
Oh, John, nice name.
very nice to
Okay,
meet you. You know, I
George.
got a business card.
Like I said, ma'am, I will fill out a FOIA later.
Okay, no problem.
But,
We will-
I'm like, what's it called? Yeah, I know you guys closed at 2, right?
Yes.
So the last thing I just needed before I get out of here, ma'am, is a copy of your general fund having the account numbers. It'll have all the departments.
We know exactly what you're asking
Yes,
for.
ma'am.
A lot of those things. Well, we have a copy of our appropriation ordinance right on the top there. You can
That's
see.
just to inspect, not to
It's
keep.
right there. I'd be happy to make another copy.
This one?
Mhm.
Um,
That is our appropriation ordinance.
no, I'm looking for the general fund. It'll say the
Well,
account,
we'll be happy, you know what, if you give me a FOIA,
FOIA?
I'll be really happy to get.
3 to
that
5
for you.
days.
Absolutely.
That's not a problem. It's not something you could make available now?
Not at this time.
Okay, because I know you guys close early.
Right,
I understand that. That's not a problem. I don't need a copy of that, ma'am.
okay.
Then I'm gonna grab a business card and I'll be all set.
Here you go.
Thank you. Great, great. So other than that, guys, you're the sworn clerk?
No.
You're a FOIA officer
FOIA
slash
officer, FOIA officer,
and?
administration.
Oh, okay, great, great. So with that being said, ma'am, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the FOIA for general fund later. And obviously, I was not anticipating in getting your call logs, but now I have to, because right now I'm in the courts proving something serious, and those people are tying themselves into a crime. I can't tell you about what it's about now, but you will find out later. You have nothing to do with it, but you cannot cover or conceal their phone number, because I'm going to find out who these people are and hold them to account for the things they're saying over the phone, if they are alleging something not to be true. And
So you're saying somebody's coming after you?
no, I currently have a no stalking contact order against an online harasser. He is in current violation of that order out of Cook County. There's going to be a hearing coming up soon for that. Motion to show cause why the harasser is violating the court order. With him being a harasser of that court order, he has a couple of his followers that think it's funny to go around and harass people as well. But those are criminal offenses, because when you violate a court order, that could become aggravated, which is a felony. So what these people are doing is they're putting up pictures of my mother and my sister, asking them if they would have sex with my mother or my sister. They're calling up my family residence and my family places. They damaged my phone by sending me a bunch of unknown calls. They're talking about it on Discord. This is all while there's an active court order. This individual is from another state, so he thinks like this is okay to do these things.
Right.
You don't put people's innocent women online and ask if your followers are going to have sex with them, you know? But that about all.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Take care,
This,
man.
whoever these harassers are, and this is not a right call. I'm here to conduct official business, and thank you guys for your courteous act today.
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right. Well, that one is that one. We are on to the next one. These people close early. All right, I am going to be headed to another one right now. Headed to another town. They were pretty fine. Up until I had to point my camera at the color ID. But anyway, none of them trolls. They can't do nothing. They can't really do anything but they call themselves. Because when I'm ready to publish my story of these doxers and harassers, we're going to expose them fully. We're going to give you their home address, their business name. We're going to give you everything about these people. There's about 6 or 7 of them. I know exactly who they are. And I'm going to give you all their details and what they're tied up into. And I promise you one thing, that I'm going for a lot of things with this, but just be patient, because that can't stop anything but make themselves look like fools. You saw what the lady said. The clerk said, oh, the lady said, are you live streaming? Yeah, I'm live streaming. So you got a knucklehead that called just to tell these people that I'm live streaming. Oh, good for you, knucklehead. What change did that make? She asked me, sir, are you live streaming? Yes, and? All right, other than that, man, did you guys see, did you notice that when I walked into the city hall, the records were not there. They were not found at all. And I was reading that, yeah, the short lady, she was impatient. She was getting ready to close. She came in with a 7-Eleven cup. But anyway, I was reading the statute of concealment before they even concealed or did anything with that. Now let me ask you guys, since we got so many people in here that support me, do you guys want me to expose the person who's putting up pictures of my mother and my sister, asking his audience if they would rather have sex with them? Do you guys want me to tell you who exactly I'm exposing and what I'm gonna do next? If you want me to completely expose this person, I would get on my live stream and I would show you a full expose of what's gonna come down the pike and what I got lined up. Press the number 1. All press the number 1 if you want me to do that. If not, press the number 2 and just tell me to just deal with it in the courts. Because you see, I'm not like that person. The person is in violation of a court order and doesn't know how to control himself. He's given the courts everything he needs by not being able to control himself. So he's gonna find out what it's really like, man. And I'm telling you, he doesn't see what's coming in a couple days. Mob, okay. Yeah, not too many people are interested in that. Anyway, I have more self-respect for myself than to mention any of that stuff, because I'm showing restraint, right? I know this. I know the level of that I'm standing on is that I have the evidence with me. All right, anyways, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna discuss any of the court matters, or I don't even discuss these trolls anymore. The only reason why I brought it up today is because the lady picked up the phone and she asked me if I was recording live. Yeah, so the best thing to do is really deal with the courts. Just listen to how stupid this individual is that's in violation of the court. He played actual audio of the court on his live stream. He played actual court audio, which is forbidden. That's against the law to do such a thing. The person that I'm talking about is really trying to cause me to have a heart attack. The person that's putting up pictures of my sister and my mom, asking his audience if they would have sex with them, he harasses me. He's trying to, what he thinks is harassed to death, trying to cause me a heart attack. And he mentions these things out of his mouth every single day. Every single day he mentions these things. So with that being said, that's why it's going to be so interesting once this is all done and over with, and once I completely expose him and his followers with their home address and everything, business name and all, and the comments they left behind, death threats that they wish behind. Do you think it's best to protect your mother and sister, George? We support your decision. Yeah, I have to protect them. This individual just put up a picture of a family member that's a minor. How sick and disgusted does a person have to do to put up a picture of a female that she's a minor from my family, all while there's a court order against this person ordering him not to do these type of things? You see what I'm saying? So that's the amazing thing right there, is that I know that I'm standing on the right side is because there's no way that these people are going to be able to justify that it's a normal thing to put up pictures of minors and other pictures of sexualizing women, asking them to have sex with these women. That's not a normal thing. And anybody like that needs to be charged with felony and hate crimes. So the only thing that's stopping me full time from talking about this, if I wanted to, I would start on my other channel, FOIA Language. I will go on there every single day until I get this person charged with felony hate crimes because of their targeting. Illinois has a hate crime statute. And I would go so hard on these people, but I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to deal with all this stuff in the court, and then I'm going to handle it all in the court the professional way, because I have restraints. I could show the courts that I don't have to speak about these things. I don't have to discuss these things. I could only have to prove to the court that the individual that's supposedly be restrained, he's the one who cannot control himself. He's the one who cannot restrain himself, and he's the one who's incriminating himself. Yeah, that Teresa, it is a dangerous individual, because the same individual that we're talking about goes online, shows off his guns, and threatens people with death. This is the same individual who sent me death threats and through anonymous Proton emails, right? The same individual who goes on showing one image and over. It's the same individual that told me to tell the judge that I'm going to stick this court order up my ass until the judge that. This individual still has not faced the judge to answer for telling me to take this court order and stick it up my ass. Like, you know, if I really wanted to screw with this person, I would have, but I don't go down to this person's level. I'm dealing with it in a professional manner. I'm building up a case to show that this person is exactly what he's doing, right? So overall, there's no justification to put up pictures of minor girls. What purpose does he have to put up a picture of a minor, an underage child, female from my family 3 days ago, while there's a court order against him? What purpose does that serve for his followers to think that's normal? What if for his followers, people start putting up pictures of his daughters underage and shit like that, of their wives? And what if people start putting up pictures of the people who follows him, asking if they would have sex with their wife? Like, these people have no common sense. And the reason why they're targeting me, here's the kicker, and here's the part why it's hate crime. The reason why they're targeting me is because my perceived ethnicity or religion, Arab, right? So this is the reason, this is the sole reason why they are creating this hate. So a felony in Illinois is a hate crime. It's a hate crime in Illinois when you target somebody based off of their ethnicity or perceived religion or their, gender, such and such and such. So if I prove to you guys that this person is making 5 to 15 posts every single day, hate, this would just show you that something is mentally off with the individual who's making these posts. Not only is something mentally off with them, there's a court order against them, and they are telling the judge to kiss their ass on top of that, and also playing court audio that's against the law. It's a crime to play court audio, right? So I'm just telling you, man, is that these type of people that are doing this shit right here, it doesn't stop the auditing. As a matter of fact, it makes me look like a better guy for being restrained and not going back and forth with these evil people. It's evil when you put up a picture. It's evil when you put up a picture of a minor, of a female that has nothing to do with you. That's evil. It's evil for you to put up pictures of women and ask your audience if they would have sex with them. These women did nothing to you. It's evil when you start targeting somebody and associating them with fucking animals and shit because you don't like their ethnicity. That's evil. It's evil when you disrupt somebody's phone and you laugh at that and there's 4 or 5 guys laughing at that. That's evil. That's all evil stuff. It's criminal. Not only is it evil, it's criminal. And I swear to God to you guys that I'm going to fight this all the way through, and I'm going to have the last win with this, because I'm going to prove this. I promise you guys that. I'm not going to let this go. The only thing stopping me back is I have restraint for myself. And if I wanted to, I would have exposed these people such a long time ago, but I just don't want to do that right now. Now is not the time. I got to fight this professionally through the courts. I got to prove the courts that these people are, they think that the courts are a game. Until this person is fingerprinted and arrested for 24 hours, it's not going to make any change. This person think he could get away with anything, right? What jury is going to say that it's normal for this type of behavior? No jury is going to say that. Like I said, I said my piece. I did my piece. Usually with people like that, with YouTubers, especially YouTubers that get in trouble, their pride builds up so big. Their pride builds up so big before their major fall, right? Before their major fall, their pride builds up so big. But the beautiful thing is the individuals that he got involved to come and harass me. That's what I'm going to, I got a lot of things lined up, man. I'm telling you. Why has not been charged with a crime? Because justice is slow, my friend. Justice is slow. Justice is slow, but it will be served. And like, I swear to God, the only thing, the evidence that I have right now, the only thing I would have to do is get in contact with I'm not even going to say it, man. I'm really not going to say it. But I'm going to promise you this. You guys are going to know everything that this harassment campaign is associated with. We are going to use this as a case study once we figure out what these harassers, what these sick individuals are capable of, so we could create things to avoid being a target of one of these type of harassment campaigns. So once I show you guys, once it's time for me to show you guys what this harasser says and does on the daily basis, not only are you guys going to say this, the individual that's doing this daily basis harassment, this is criminal, but you would probably also think he belongs in a psychiatric ward, because how he cannot control himself. He thinks the courts cannot control him. He thinks nobody's going to do nothing to him, and that he's allowed to violate court orders and the law. It's not going to work out, man. Yes, give us his name. If anybody's interested in any of this information, go ahead and find my email on my about section and shoot me an email. I would talk to you in via email. But like I said, this is not something I plan on speaking of any further until the right time. The only time I handle things is in the courts, right? I'm handling it in a way that the American justice system asks of. Anytime you're in the courts, you have to show good faith. It's not good faith when you're in violation, willful violation of a court order, and tell the judge to kiss your ass. Right? Well, other than that, man, yeah, let them keep speaking. Let them keep incriminating themselves. That's really what I'm on, man. I don't go back and forth with them. And you see, here's the last thing that I'm going to say, is that God is watching. Anyways, I'm on to the next audit. Stay tuned. I will be flipping the live stream on, and shortly. I'm on my way now. I should be there in a few minutes. The one who encourages you to audit them.